And here we are with D&D in the chill zone. Welcome, welcome. I'm not streaming. I'm
Ah,
just
you are
recording.
streaming.
No, I'm just
Ah.
recording. I'm just doing it for gimme sake.
That's his. He just wrote his start now. He has to do it all over again.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And we've got Terry
Right, every
streaming
time
now.
he starts, I'm gonna. Yeah, every time he starts, it's gonna be like, oh, so you are streaming. Until he mutes us all.
Oh wait, let me take my webcam off. There we go. Happy days. Webcam's off. Terry, what is your?
If you look on Terry's stream,
What are you? Twitch.tv/.
Terry Ellis.
There you go, guys. If you would like to
I
go check
get to
him
use my name.
out.
and you get to see his lovely face on the stream.
And they're
Oh,
leaning
dear.
over all the time because my books are on the floor.
A noob on rocket cars.
Oh, I've not changed that, have I? Never mind.
But
Yeah, my comment is basically a noob on, and then whatever I'm playing at the time.
okay. That works.
Because I don't have to be good at shit. I just don't expect people to get shitty at me when I'm not as good as they want me to be. It's like, fuck off, I'm just playing a game. It is a game. So
Oh, Terry, just to let you know, I've made notes on what we were discussing earlier, history-wise. I've made a note of what we said.
I just need to put some hit points in for.
You do know we're currently in the
Go on.
45-minute prep stage, right? Followed by 15 minutes of death.
Yeah, we've still got half an hour left until we actually have to do anything.
I just
Well,
double his hit points.
I mean,
that'd be
to be honest, I'll be the only one battling to start off with, because as I said in the chat, as far as you two are aware, Bill Nye is just having his way with me.
Yeah.
After you led him
If I
to.
fall
You
asleep,
can
just
scream. I'm sorry,
play
you can
without me.
scream at us and say, "Help! I'm being killed."
I know,
We
but
might hear something and go,
I've been
Oh,
preempting things like that.
Yeah, I
I
already
was
said
tempted
that.
to message Hansy. As I know where Hansy is, I was tempted to cast a message through the wall and be like, "You having fun with Bill Nye?" At which one he could tell me what's going on. But
think back.
You would
no.
do that whilst he's in the middle of getting busy. That's freaking rude.
that's funny as fuck.
Giving tips though. It's like,
Guys
no,
are
I-
sick.
not there. That's it. You got it now. Well done. Keep it going. Just keep the momentum going. Remember,
Nice.
if you're hearing the slapping, you're doing.
I
it
wonder what I'm
correctly.
having for dinner. Because it's mental, isn't it? It's just like tune into your mind. You're just like, I wonder what's for breakfast tomorrow. I hope it's eggs. I like eggs.
Oh, I could do with eggs right now. If you hit the slapping, you're doing
have-
it correctly.
Spanish omelette. I've eaten my bacon. I've eaten my fried bell peppers.
Bell
I
peppers and
have
beef?
Spanish omelette, potato waffles, and baked beans.
A waffly
Still to consume.
style.
Oh, they really are.
I need to eat.
I've had
today.
fuck all today.
Same. I'll eat later.
I probably won't.
Well, I say that, but probably won't eat as well.
I
Yay!
had soup
non-eating
for dinner,
buddies.
and now I have beer. So
Mm.
I'm a happy bunny.
Nice.
Although I need to
No
make
drinky
a
for
that
me.
massive beer order.
I don't have any beer.
I'm kind
I
of
need
put off
beer.
drinking after last Friday.
I had
Last
them last
Friday?
Friday.
I did to celebrate me being affiliated by Twitch. I decided to do a stream,
Oh
but
yeah.
with drinking. Oh yeah, K, you
You
K
look
came
like you're
into
drinking
that.
energy drinks.
I was
You look like
drinking.
drinking energy drinks.
I was drinking cider, but I was playing
Cider.
Outlast. Outlast with drinking rules.
Yeah, he
Oh, I
did
missed
scream
that.
like he did. Watch it on the catch up. It's funny the little screams he did, and supposedly twerking was involved as well.
I
Was that on that
haven't.
stream?
My memory of that stream is very hazy. I have been sent gifs of what I have done on the stream that I am not. I have no recollection of. I have yet to watch the footage.
I'm surprised.
I am also
You didn't
reluctant
seem
to put
that
it up
drunk.
on YouTube.
I mean, it's on Twitch. It's already online.
True.
I
mean,
mean,
it's a
you've
good
made
thing
it
I don't
when
know your
people are
team.
making gifts of you. So.
Oh
there you
yeah,
go.
it's my the community I'm a part of. The one of the guys very
People
kindly.
were clipping him. It was funny.
there are a lot of clips on my channel from me playing horror games now. Into
Okay.
which
That was
now,
when we all jumped on the channel, wasn't it? After the twerking thing, because I remember the clip coming up.
yeah, there is a.
Yeah, I think we all jumped in, didn't we?
Yeah, you're all on that one. That was that was Man of Medan. That was a very short game.
Wasn't that? Yeah, that's one of the ones where I was like,
No, you guys all
I like
jumped
the
in.
developers.
Yeah, they did good games. As I say, Until Dawn, a million times better than Man of Medan, but Man of Medan's still good. Looking forward to the second one, which comes out in the summer. But no, you guys all jumped in onto when I did the Outlast. I did a Outlast stream, and I hate that game. But I'm near the end of it now, and now I've been told I have to do the second one. I'm not happy about this.
You seem
The
to be
second
overly
one's
interested in
shit.
male genitalia.
Wow.
I'm just.
What the hell was I doing last Friday that I missed that? Oh yeah, I was out.
I was out on the Saturday, and I was like, I wish I was at home.
Did you just change that from a what to a who?
Yes. I think.
Stan,
Okay.
did you just
Oh.
change it from a what to a who?
Change what from what to who?
You said, "What was I doing last Friday to miss that?"
Oh,
No.
I get it now.
I
I
don't.
get what Terry's saying. Missed it. Miss who?
Okay. I got lost about half an hour ago.
It's okay.
Yes, I am far from obvious. Okay, so
I believe I am.
this
I am in front of what was Bill Nye standing on my bed over me, who is now turned into a very muscular blue man.
I don't think there's muscle involved.
Indeed.
No, he said he started becoming muscular.
Now you're like, ooh, maybe I regret my decision now.
Nope. Still feel the same.
Let's get some dices.
Dices.
This is
I was gonna say, what's the plural for dice? Dice.
No, dice is the plural. Die is the singular.
Ah, that's it. Held it.
Oh, this is such a stupid fucking idea.
What's that?
The whole pay it forward to your local restaurant so they can stay open. But yeah, after 3 months of everybody buying gift certificates, you know what happens? Everybody cashes in their fucking gift certificates and they go bankrupt.
Fair enough.
Air.
So
There's people
he
thinking
is-
I've found a genius solution that's really stupid.
So Bill Nye is stood at the foot of your bed, like on the foot of your bed.
I was
He
gonna
is
say,
still
yeah, I was
on the
pretty sure he
mattress,
was on it.
and he is looking down at you.
Bet you wish you were so lucky.
And
Wow.
no, and
That's right, because I missed the original check, didn't I? And then I woke up, and then that's where we ended it.
yeah. So him standing on the bed is what woke you.
Yep.
And then he slowly morphed into this other creature.
Do I have any recollection? Do I recognize the creature or anything?
You wouldn't recognize the individual.
Hmm.
However, if you roll me a nature or a history, you could probably figure out what he is.
I will roll a history. Or not.
No, you don't know what he is.
He's blue dabba dee dabba die, and that's all I know.
So, he looks down at you and simply tells you, "You will not get it. It is mine."
Ah, I
Okay.
see.
Am I able to perform any kind of like not an action per se, but am I able to do something before I say anything?
I mean, within reason.
I mean, literally, is
Depends on.
all I was going to ask is it possible? Because my sword is never like out of reach from me, even when I sleep. It's right next to me, so I literally grab the hilt and I like swing it towards him, not hitting him, but holding it out in front of me and just saying, shit. It all sounded good in my head, and then I just lost track of what I was going to say.
Fuck.
I'd say, what the fuck is it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, because I won't know what he's talking about. So I would probably just like, so I've like grabbed the sword, I've swung it, and it's like pointed at him, and I'm just like, what are you talking about?
He just. I was gonna say, kind of grins at you, but it's kind of like a.
Is it a creepy big Bill Nye's grin still?
No, because his kind of. You know, in the Matrix, when Neo's mouth gets like sewn shut, sort of thing.
Yeah.
When Mr. Smith is first sort of like
How can you speak?
giving him shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we're looking at. Okay. So he's grinning at me, but without a mouth.
Yeah.
But you can tell
Don't know
there is.
how he's.
It's one of the things you can tell that he's grinning at you.
He's
you
grinning
can
with
see,
his
like,
eyes.
You can see, yeah, his eyes are in that shape, and his cheeks are kind of like looking a little bit wider than normal. Kind of. I think you kind of know when you see movies with psychopathic people, and when they're kind of a little bit happy and very malevolent. They kind of
Christopher
tilt
Walken.
their-
Yeah.
You know how they just like. You know how they just kind of like tilt their head,
Yep.
just in that very manic way. Yeah, he's doing that.
I'll basically, at picking up on this, I just go, dare you mock me while I have a sword pointed at you? Wait, he has no mouth. How did he talk to me, or was it all in my mind?
I don't know, but they can talk common, so they must be able to communicate somehow.
I mean, they could telepathically talk to me, I suppose, in common.
I don't.
Or would it be just a case of I could tell that his expression, but without seeing the expression, but I can hear him speak without him physically.
It doesn't say that he can in this form, so like maybe when he needs to speak, he's able to
Open a little mouth.
morph.
Little
Yeah.
mouth. Little.
Yeah. Like you know how again going back to the whole Matrix thing, you know, how it like goes stringy when he's trying to open his mouth. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
that
kind of
works.
how I picture it.
Yep, that works. Yeah, so I just basically have the sword pointed and going, dare you mock me with a sword pointed at you?
He's like, you do not scare me. I am here to end you. But first, I have a task. And for that, I need information from you.
And what makes you think I will say anything to the likes of you? And I spit at him.
You don't need to say it. I can read it. At which point, he then says...
Take me now.
I'm trying to think what bits of... I'm trying to think what bits of information he might need. So one of them is the family name. So he'll turn around and go, tell me your family name. And it appears that he doesn't require you to actually say it. So...
Well, this will work in my favour, I suppose, to a degree, as what we discussed earlier.
Yeah. So
Because that's all I know. Is
I
right.
reckon there should be some sort of saving throw to be able to shield your thoughts, because basically he can read your thoughts.
Okay. I mean,
So if it's at the front of your mind,
hmm,
like if it's what you're thinking about right now, he can read your thoughts. So I reckon if we make it's not going to be overly easy, because according to this, the character should just be able to do it.
yeah, that's
Um,
fair.
But
I mean, if you want to
I'm
do
going
it
to
with
give you some sort of
disadvantage,
saving throw. I'm trying to think. So wouldn't really be Constitution, because I feel that Constitution is more of a physical thing.
maybe
So
wisdom, or
yeah,
I wouldn't
wisdom's-
class it as intelligence. So I would, and I don't think charisma is more of an actual talky thing rather than a mind ready thing. So I would have put it if it wasn't.
yeah. So wisdom.
Yeah. So if I do
So
wisdom,
if we say a DC 13, but like you say, with disadvantage.
DC 13 with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Wisdom. Oh!
Holy shit! Wow.
Bix,
Okay.
you stay out of my head. Sorry,
He's
Lunataro got a
going
bit
to.
sassy.
Yeah. What else might you need? What else might? It's probably. His cockiness kind of goes at this point. So you kind of see him reshuffle himself in a more serious pose.
Force is strong with you, it is.
Yeah. And he gets that little bit closer. So like the blade is nearly touching him.
Mm.
And he'll turn around and say, "Where are you from?"
That's a very good question.
At which point I'll ask you to roll again.
Yep. With disadvantage again, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
12 and an 18.
I mean, you're a magical type, and you can probably figure out that he's gleaning stuff from your mind. You don't necessarily know what he's succeeding with and what he's failing on, but you know what he's trying to do.
I can sense he's probing me for something particular, but don't know the means of.
Yeah. So we can figure that out at a later date. That's fine.
Yeah, that's a very good question.
I mean,
I can't even
I
remember.
think that's very dependent on whether either of us survive this encounter. So,
Okay.
So we might not need it later, or we shall see.
His question, I don't think I actually have an answer to that, because I don't think I ever stated where I was from.
Nah, but we can.
We
If
can
it
fluff
becomes
that.
important, we can figure it out. Yeah.
We can fluff it.
And then finally, he turns around and says, "There is one last thing. For me to succeed, I'm not going to need to ask a question. I am just going to need some of your blood." At which point, he's going to attack.
Okay.
Now, technically, he would get advantage because, but
Would he, though? Because he's got a sword pointed right at him, so it's not like...
yeah,
It kind of gave away the fact that he was going to attack with that.
Yeah, so he's not going to get a surprise. However, you are lying in bed and you are prone, so...
Oh yeah, that's true, you're prone. Oof.
That's true. I like to hold my sword up proud. I like to stand proud while I'm in bed.
We don't want to know how you hold your sword in bed, Hansi.
So let's see how he does. He does quite poorly on one of them. Fortunately, he had advantage. So I have upped his stats ever so slightly, so he gets +1 on that. So 19 to hit.
19 will definitely hit.
And then he gets to do that again. And that'll be a lot more than 19. So, takes... So for each one of those, you take 7 damage.
21, huh?
Now, what's going to be important is knowing when you become bloodied. So I need to know when you fall below half health.
Well, I kind of wish I did something now. Because I didn't know how strong it was.
Oh yeah, I upped its stats.
So it's a bit late now. Because I probably could have negated that. But now I can't. So
And that'll be his turn.
that was 21 damage, huh?
No. That was 7 each, so that's only 14 damage.
Oh, 14. Okay, sorry, I thought you hit me 3 times. Don't know why I thought that. Anyway, okay. I'm doing the math.
But after he hits you,
Yep.
you hear his voice, and this time it's very much in a Bill Nye style of voice.
Mm.
And he simply shouts out into the room, "Oh, Lunatari!" And then nothing else.
Okay. So, okay. My turn then, yeah?
Yep, your turn.
I'm prone at the moment, aren't I? So, is getting up
Indeed. It's half your movement.
half my movement? Okay, fine. So, I basically... I'll take it. I'm gonna fluff this to a point where I was just like, obviously, how is he when he's attacked me? How is he? Is he like clawed at me or?
Oh, sorry. So he's done like slam attack. So he's used like the flat of his hand to
Slap me about.
heavily hit you. Yeah.
He bitch slapped me. How dare?
Pretty much, but it's less of a slap, more of a knock. It's like a...
Is that like across the face, in the chest, or?
Probably the first one was in the chest and the second one was in the face.
Okay. I basically I rise up, not like a vampire. I rise up, like get up off, like and stand up on the bed, and I like wipe. There's a trickle of blood like dripping from my mouth. I kind of like wipe across my mouth and blood, and I spit out. I'm gonna fluff it for good measure because it was probably quite a solid hit. I spit blood out.
Where do you spit blood out?
Oh shit! He wants blood, doesn't he?
Do you spit it on him or do you spit it onto the bed?
Onto the bed. You know, like proper like warrior style, like you've been hit, and they just kind of get up and they're just like to the side of them.
Fair enough.
And I will say to this: has the creature given himself a name, or do I still know him as?
You only know him as Bill Nye so far.
Okay. I just say as I rise, I've got the sword like in my hand. Oh fuck. It's one of these things where I have it in my head of what I want to say, and then I go to say it, and I'm just like, what was I going to say? It's going to really be really badass as well. Yeah. Okay, so wipe the blood from my mouth, I spit to the side, and I basically, sword in hand, I just
Nice.
basically say,
Anyway, I'm gonna leave now and pretend to be enjoying myself.
okay.
Yeah.
I basically say, you've now just given me even more reason to want to kill you more than before, and yet you still choose to mock me. As I say this, I use my bonus action, and I will place Hexblade Curse on him.
Okay.
Just put that up. So, no, that's the wrong one. That one. So as a bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet. The target is cursed for 1 minute. The curse ends early if you die, blah, blah, blah. Till the curse ends, you gain the following benefits. You gain a bonus to damage rolls against a cursed target. The bonus equals your proficiency bonus. Any attack roll you make against the cursed creature is critical on a 19 or 20. If the cursed target dies, you regain hit points equal to your warlock level plus your charisma modifier. So that's my bonus action. And give me just 2 seconds. I just very quickly need to pee. I was getting all built up and now I need to release it. 2 secs.
That's what he said.
Ugh.
This might be a little bit quicker than I thought.
Yes. Oh man, why do none of the level 5 bard spells even look that good? Apart from Raised Dead. Raised Dead is always fun.
Oh, you're gonna go necromancy. That could be fun.
Tempted.
Forget your dirt.
You just wait till Handy dies next time and then just raise him from the dead as a zombie.
Well, it's a shame he hasn't woken us up to try and help him, but in my sleep, I've managed to learn a few new tricks.
Sorry about that. Right, I return. So
Welcome
I
back.
use my bonus action to do Hexblade Curse. And with that, I will now swing at Blue Man with my great sword.
Uh-huh.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 would have hit before I leveled him up.
Damn it.
I'd have to live it up, man.
Oh fuck! I had disadvantage on as well, but yeah, it'd be the first one anyway. Fuck.
Yeah, that's fine. 14 is a no.
No. Okay. In that case, thanks to my new ability, Thirsty Blade, at level 5, I can now attack twice with my
Okay.
packed weapon. Now I've taken disadvantage off now, so it makes it a bit more clear. And with the great sword, fuck.
Oh wow, with a +9. Oh,
This is the first.
you should be You should be hitting all of the time, but no.
This is the first time I think I've failed with the sword. And get 2 attempts at
was-
it as well.
Nice.
He looks at you mockingly, and he's like, "This is easier than I thought." And again, he attacks you twice. Oh fuck! So you take 2 more hits.
Do I? In that case,
I
if
feel
they
like
are a hit,
very much. So he gets +7 to those. So the lowest one is 22.
the lowest is 22.
Yeah.
Okay, so even with shield then, it has no effect. It still hits. Fuck.
So that's another 14 damage
And you needed to know when I was,
at half health. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm, below half health now.
Okay, so we can presume that your bedding is becoming somewhat more splattered with blood.
Yes. Yes, you could say that. Fuck, I wish I'd used my ability that beforehand, the first time round.
And he remains standing in front of you.
Okay. So, to this point, can I yell? Is that an action or anything?
No, I think that's a free action.
Okay. I basically yell, "Skullduggery! Varys! Bill Nye is attacking me and not in the way you think. He is actually some blue thing and it is kicking my ass. Assistance would be nice." And whether I know if they respond to that or not is beyond it, so the only thing I can do is continue.
Mm.
Ooh, mislead sounds fun.
This is going to buy me some time.
I should probably get out of bed and go help Hansi.
I
I'll
will
do that.
cast a level
Well,
2...
I'm only meditating, so I've still got all my equipment on, so I'll just call to arms, I guess.
I will allow you.
I suppose, yeah, out of all of us, Skullduggery is probably the only one who is more compass
Yeah, I'm trying to
He's
think
awake
whether
right now.
I'm trying to think whether I should allow him 2 rounds or 3 rounds to get to you.
I mean, it's a whole, like, 30 feet. I was only just down the corridor from Hansi.
Yeah, but there's a whole point of recognition and
Oh, right, okay.
and then getting up and moving and going through doors and all that sort of bollocks. I think realistically, getting there in less than 12 seconds would be a really impressive feat.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not going that fast. Although, then again, if somebody shouted in the middle of the night at home, I could probably get to their room in about 10 seconds.
It would probably take you 10 seconds to realise what was going on. And then, yeah, fair enough once you've realised what's going on. But,
Oh, yeah, I guess.
so, fair enough. You get, in 2 rounds, you can be bursting through the door and doing whatever it is you need to do.
Okay. So I've said my bit. I will now cast a level 2 spell. I will cast Mirror Image.
What does mirror image do? Does it make a second one of you?
So Mirror
It
Image...
makes 3.
Yeah, 3 illusionary duplicates of yourself appear in your space until the spell ends or The duplicates move with you and mimic your actions. Swift in position, so it's impossible to track which image is real. You can use your action to dismiss illusionary duplicates. Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one or more
Ooh.
duplicates. If you have 3
I
duplicates,
could learn how to teleport.
you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attacker's target to a duplicate. Blah 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 blah. A duplicate's AC is 10 plus your dex modifier. If an attack hits a duplicate, the duplicate is destroyed. A duplicate can be destroyed only by an attack that hits it. It ignores all other damage and effects. The spell ends when all 3 duplicates are destroyed. Creature is unaffected by this spell if it can't see, if it relies on sense other than sight, such as blind sight, or if it can perceive illusions as false with true sight. So I'm hoping
Okay.
that's really my turn.
Then he shall try an attack. And his first attack. Oh. That would be a fail, because that's only 10. But does the 10 hit one of your illusory duplicates? Does it say what AC it is?
It is 10 plus my
what's
dex.
your dex?
My dex modifier is.
Please say minus
Is 1.
one. Oh, but that is a crit. So would you please roll us the 20 and let's see what you get.
120 d20 coming up. It apparently is rolling the dice. It is still rolling the dice apparently. Okay. That's odd. It's never done that before.
Have you got like the graphical dice thing switched on or something?
No. It's just got under the little text box where you can type, it just says rolling the dice. ... It's like, oh, it's a 14.
Yeah,
Hey,
it does
14.
that sometimes.
Okay, so I crit one of your duplicates. I can't see what I would have got on crit damage now. That would have been that would have only been 6 damage because I rolled really badly.
Wow, why can't you have done that before?
Because I've just been taking average. I'm just doing you average damage.
Oh, I see.
I'll roll your damage next time. Because you never know, I might roll 2 1s again. I literally rolled minimum damage. Okay, so one of your illusory people disappear.
No worries.
And that's his turn.
3 illusions or 2 illusions? I think it's...
So he got 3 by casting a spell, and
so
now he's
4,
down to 2.
4 extra. So 4 of them.
There would have been at one point.
Yeah, that's what Brain was trying to figure out. Now there's only 3.
And which one's the real one? See, the thing with warlocks is they don't really have any bonus actions.
Should be able to have at least one.
He says, and he just
So
found.
what do you do now?
attack? Because moving away is going to be.
Well,
If
they
you move
move with
away-
you, so his attack of opportunity will still come under the effect of your mirror image.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Depends on how much you want to survive.
Yeah, that is a good thing. I will then, in that case. What did we say the them healing pouches did health wise, healing wise?
2d8 plus 2, I think it was.
I will use a healing pouch.
I did say that it was an action because it, rather than a potion that you just quaff, it
Yep.
was food that you eat.
Yeah, that's fine. Because I can still move, can't I?
Yep.
How far away am I from the bedroom door? Oh wait, it's in front of me.
Well, you're currently stood where your pillow is. We've not put any minis on here. So you have to get around him and down to the door. But it's well within a movement.
Okay, cool. So I will have my healing pouch first then. So that's 2d8,
Yeah, 30 foot to the door. Yeah, 2d8 plus 2, I think.
So 13 plus 2, so I get 15 health back. Which now puts me above half. And I will make a... Oh yeah, where's my character? Oh, that's my bad completely. There we go. And I will go hup to the door. Would you like to do your attack of opportunity?
I will do.
I mean, you don't have to. I mean, if you want to be kind and just, just let me slip by. I'm playing hard to get. Oh, that's the creepy image again. I forget how creepy that image is.
Which
It's-
creepy image?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Plus 7, 15 to hit,
It equals.
which is a hit. So you have to roll your d20 to figure out who it is.
Yeah. Let me just read what I have
God
to roll
damn.
now.
Former work colleagues just going on and on and on about coronavirus.
Ugh.
Shut up.
So I need to
All
roll
everybody's
an,
going on about.
I
So
need-
fucking annoying.
I need to roll an 8 or higher. Oh, it's rolling the dice again. It's a 14 again.
Consistent.
So it has vanished another image, and I've made it to the door.
He turns and looks at you. And as he does so, he grabs he
He grabs a ding.
yeah. You know, my phone is censoring me. He grabs a blanket that you spat onto off the mattress and just says, "You make this too easy for me. The next time you see me, I will have the sword. And the next time you see
Wink,
it,
wink.
I will be... I will stab you through the back. Blade for yourself." Kind of, yeah. I'm picturing it in my head, and the picture is much better than the words. He's going to ram the sword through your back so that you can look down through your chest at you and see the blade.
Charming.
Sword.
Yes.
Um,
The object that Lunatari has been searching for.
I just,
Hey, Beetlejuice is in Netflix.
I will. I mean, am I open to talk with converge with this thing, or is it making an escape, or
It is about to escape. So basically, it's going to ready an action that if anything else happens, it's going to launch itself out the window.
so I basically say, "Who are you? What is your interest in me?"
I don't care about you. I will destroy you, and I will destroy your family. And I will use it using the sword that your family dispensed upon this earth, upon these lands. You will reap what you have sown.
We will see who has the last word on this one. I will protect my
then-
family name's honor.
Ah, your family has no honor, as well you know.
Oh, do I? I'm just an orphan, sir.
He's making that assumption that you are well aware.
Ah, okay.
If you were to
Sure.
do like a, if you were performing an insight, for example, you would. You
Oh.
believe this guy is speaking righteous anger. So
he-
basically, at this point,
we're on a Mexican
if you
standoff.
go after him again, and or Stanley plows through the door, he's gone. He's going out the window.
And
Well,
that's,
I'm on my way, so
and that's on his turn at the moment, right?
Yeah. So basically, imagine he's just readied an action to move. So you've had this piece of banter between you. He's picked up the blanket off your bed, so he's got what he needs. And yeah, the slightest thing, and that's it. He's just going to leave because he has what he needs. He would have liked you to have been dead first, but he has what he needs.
Beggars can't be choosers, huh?
Wah, wah, wah.
So then something will trigger him to flee, at which point he just turns around and says, "You will see me again. Next time you die."
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
So off he pops. I mean, I don't know. You guys might want to chase him, or you might not. I don't know.
How did he escape the room?
Chasing status.
I'm assuming there's windows here.
There is a window.
A window, okay. So
So-
he's is he like proper anime style, just burst through the window?
Yeah. He's like, he took a couple of steps towards the window, jumped, tucked his knees up, straight through the glass, broke splintered wood everywhere, and then he will actually take a couple of d6 worth of falling damage.
And we got Laturnia in the room. We got Skull on the way to the room. What the hell's Varus doing this? He's sleeping?
I don't know. You never said what you're doing.
Well,
I mean-
think I need to roll some sort of check for Ruby to find out what I'm doing. For the moment, I
Sure,
figured I'll be half asleep.
Roll me a Constitution save. We may as well make it an even 10.
So
No, you're still asleep.
far.
Yeah, same. Teleportation circle sounds like a fun spell.
It does sound pretty cool.
You can just teleport us
So
pretty much
unless-
anywhere.
Unless anyone's chasing him.
I basically run
Um,
to the window to see which direction he's gone in.
He's basically heading out of town.
Out of
Bye.
So you know how the hotel was on the main street?
Yeah.
He's literally going straight down the main street and heading out of town.
The real question is, was it actually Bill Nye, or was it somebody using Bill Nye's appearance?
I was going to say, because he was ready in an action, I was going to actually... How quickly can you... Because he'd readied his action, so technically it would have then come to my turn. Would I been able to have cast a spell
As he was
before
fleeing.
he
The moment
escaped?
you
Well, he could have only used his 30 feet of movement, theoretically.
Yeah.
So he'd be 30 feet away.
but also out the window.
So how quickly does a spell go in reaction to something? Because obviously movement...
Faster.
Because I was going to...
No, it's not, is it? It's
Not always.
Depends on the spells. Some of them are instantaneous. Some of them are.
If you shoot
Wind
an
up.
arrow at a hare while the hare is moving, the arrow will never hit the hare.
So if I was to have done an Eldritch
Science.
Blast, would the Eldritch Blast have reached what I wanted it to reach before he would have
sure.
been...
Roll me an attack.
I was just going to say, because I
Go
was
for it.
going to... Obviously, I've seen that he's clinging to this blanket, which has got my blood in it. I was going to Eldritch Blast the blanket.
Not his
Well,
blankie.
Well, if you guys want to
Well,
cast
we
fire,
shall see. If you crit it, I'll allow you to hit the blanket, but
Pray for a crit, pray for a quit. Pray.
otherwise it's just a hit, and it could
crit it,
be
crit
any
it,
part of
crit
him.
it.
Okay.
I mean, you have a 5% chance to crit, so
Oh, I pray for a 19 or a 20. Because he's still cursed.
then you have 10%. But you didn't.
I didn't.
So you can roll in some damage.
Will a 12 hit him? Because of 14?
Actually, no, good point. It's roll to hit, isn't it? So no, that wouldn't have hit him.
Okay. So it just basically explodes at the wall where he was. Or the Eldritch Blast explodes into the wall where he was, but is no longer. And
Indeed. So there's a loud crashing noise. The crashing noise. Let's get Varys to roll again. So
What's that?
another
What, con-
another con save, yeah.
Yeah, Varys is asleep.
No, yes, yeah. You're still sleeping.
He's a heavy sleeper, that boy.
You're having dreams about bunnies and puppies.
I'm working
For
out
some reason, Bunny just saying random weird sounds like poof and. What did Bunny say?
I'm still trying to work out the logistics of what breaking is. Breaking in is.
It would be about now that
Varys.
Skullduggery burst through the door.
So where's the window, would you say? Because obviously I chased off. I would have done that, and then he burst out.
Probably here.
Yeah.
I think it would make sense for it to be here.
Bro.
So I need to do another con save for the bursting through the door.
No, because I'm not bursting through it. I'll open it.
Well, you kind of are bursting through it.
I have -3 strength. I don't really fancy hurting myself on a fucking door.
I will basically, in proper like anime style kind of thing, I've looked out the window to see which direction he's gone, and I've just kind of fallen onto one knee, like resting, like my sword's like stuck slightly into the ground, and I'm kind of resting on it because I've obviously taken.
Are you bleeding?
Yes.
Oh, right, okay.
Terry, just for knowledge-wise, that first set of damage that I could have technically negated if I had used my shield then, you knocked me down to
Yes.
4 health.
Oh, nice. So he was more than a match for you anyway, and I doubled his HP when I leveled him. Because I don't think any one of you single-handedly would actually be able to do
I was hoping
I
to
would
have
have given
done
it
some
a good
damage.
go.
I'm still gutted.
At this point in time.
My sword missed on both swings. That was suckish.
Yeah, that sucked.
Because that sword does
Anyway, I
beefy
shall
damage.
open the door. I'll make the astute observation that I do not see Bill Nye.
You would be correct, sir.
Hmm?
You would be correct, sir. There is
You
just
said you were being attacked by Bill Nye. Is this your way of getting back for us?
I literally
I was trying to enjoy my meditation, and you fucking woke me up, called me in here.
turned to you.
Very funny.
I turned to you. Clearly, I'm like exhausted, and I'm bleeding, and I just turned to you, going, "Do I look like this is a joke?"
Oh shit!
And if you remember, at the end of last session, Bill Nye did go to each of your rooms trying to find Lunatari.
Well, yeah, but he might have left.
That was like 5 minutes ago.
He might have never found the room. We never fucking know.
I mean, that's true.
Fancy might have murdered Bill Nye.
That is more likely.
I'm literally like panting. I'm like, which
What happened to you?
one of you told Bill Nye which room I'm in?
He says he didn't know. I mean, he works the establishment, dude.
Let me rephrase the
Dude.
question. Did Bill Nye come to you at any point
Why would you suspect this at all? This is weird.
asking where my room was?
No,
Can I take an insight check into that?
you can if you want.
Sure, Stanley can roll a deception, and you can roll an insight, and we'll see who gets
mean,
higher.
Here we
Why
go
would
for a
Platoon be
fucking
asking
first
that in the
nat
first
one.
place?
Yeah, I'm. Oh, whatever.
A nat 20 for Skull.
Yeah, I feel like you're not gonna beat my 31.
Jesus, that's beastly.
So it means that... Try it. I want to see if you get a 1.
Yeah. By the way, I have
I
plus
wanna see a
11
red
deception now, so.
I mean, I got a 17, so
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna be able to read into
I
that.
still don't get why
So
would you be asking that question in the first place anyway.
So I'd had to roll a 6 to get lower than you.
Fuck, that is
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
I,
Bards get
I
pretty
love it.
powerful.
You get your crits on the non-essential combat stuff.
Every fucking time.
Let's just put it this way. Bill Nye isn't what we thought he was.
You mean he's
Isn't
not
a
a
nice
fun-loving
guy?
science guy personality?
He turned into something
TV
different.
personality.
Can I, like,
Oh.
describe what he turned into?
Sure.
I basically go... He turned from what you guys saw as Bill Nye into... He grew. He turned bluing skin colour.
He grew, huh?
He grew
Wink, wink.
muscular. And
Ooh.
apparently... He knows about my
He wants
family.
to suck your blood.
And he likes
And
blood
is
too.
not wanting me to live right now.
I mean, you did reject the poor fella.
This has got nothing
It
to
does
do
look
with
like
that.
he roughed you up pretty badly.
He has got it in for my family. He said
Oh.
it. He said so himself. And I'm guessing
Oh, that seems very unlike Bill Nye.
he knows about the family heirloom that I am looking for.
Well, I do not.
All
well,
this time, Varys is like,
where did he go?
"Shh."
He burst out the window and looks like he went down the main street towards leaving the city.
Just like a date after prom night. I'll have a gander out the window and see if I can find out, have any idea of where he's gone.
Okay, I need to stop doing the heavy panting and acting like
Yeah.
I'm out of breath because I'm actually getting really lightheaded in reality now.
Oh dear.
See, this is where we need you streaming,
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't have
Yes.
webcam on.
and
so-
and then tell you to no, keep going.
Let's do a little perceptiona. Out the window, see what I see. Where the fuck is my perception? There it is.
Oh fuck, I'm really lightheaded.
Fucking hell!
2 nats 20s in a row.
Ah! Next time we're in combat, I'm just gonna hit 3 ones in a fucking row. I bet you.
So you've rolled a perception. Can you also roll me an insight? Because we'll put it down as you can see everything, but what do you understand?
Yeah, what do I understand? Fuck
You
all.
understand?
Fuck off.
Nothing.
You look out the window.
You know
and you
nothing,
can
Jon
see-
Snow. Yeah.
Oh, what does
I
the
s-
JW stand for at the end of your thing?
It's my surname.
Yeah, but I can't remember what it is.
But nobody's ever asked. Look at my character
Just
sheet,
like-
it's there.
Yeah, but if no one's ever asked, I'm not going to blurt it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. You can look at my character sheet, it's there.
Yeah, but it's pointless if I can't blurt it out, so it's fine. Right,
Pointless if I can't blurt it out.
yeah, so I'm not even going to look.
Fair
Right.
enough.
Got a point there.
so you can see everything. You see town guard, you see the closed shops, there's moonlight and it's lit up everything. You can see absolutely perfectly, but you don't see anything out of place. You don't see anyone running. You can see all the way down to the city gates and they're locked shut. Yeah, you see nothing out of place whatsoever. You can see like
What a-
town guards and
What a
Everything.
beautiful evening for a town in lockdown.
You could do
Um,
that for it's middle of the night.
I have night vision, dude.
Yeah, but it'd still be middle of the night regardless of whether you've got night vision on or not.
yeah, it's middle of
I've-
the night. But like I said, there's moonlight. You can see.
As I say, I always have infinite dark vision in black and white, and night vision in color for 60 feet. Like, I'm doing all right. It's pretty. I should probably tend to Hansy's wounds or something, but I don't really have any medical. I'll also send a message to Varys saying, "Wake up, you ugly cunt," or words to that effect. Message
I would imagine for Varys, you would probably use the phrase something like goofy or furry, or
You furry.
Yeah. Yeah, wake up, you furry.
because he is a furbog.
Yeah, but it's a case of
Well, instead of furbog, I'll
another
just call him
Constitution
furball.
saving throw. Another Constitution.
I mean, you'll hear it in your dreams.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's gonna wake him up.
That's a
But
good
then
point.
whatever you think next will get replied to me, so...
So-
yeah, I'll
so
just say,
con-
wake up, you furball.
So
Ah.
consider what you're dreaming right now.
Varys is...
Well, I thought we last said bunnies randomly making random sounds. It's like
I
Pixies
think
heard.
But you know,
Terry, I
they
think you
might
should.
be gambling all over Dilly at this point.
I think
Dilly
Terry,
dilly.
you should make him roll a d20 and have
Assign dreams to
a
different
couple of
people.
options depending on what the roll of the dice is, and that's what he's dreaming, going from the innocent to the obscure.
Oh no, I don't think we should do this.
Okay, 1 to 7. Dreaming about fluffy bunnies and puppies and
Which makes him a true
Just
furry.
just lovely, innocent, childlike dreams. 7 to 14. He's dreaming about glorious battle and smiting foes in the name of his god. And then 15 to 20. Various scenes depicting himself and Dilly.
Engaged in
Yeah.
coitus.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it there. Various
Okay,
scenes
so,
involving himself
Roll
and
your
Dilly.
Constitution saving throw, see whether you realise
oh,
it's...
it's a D20.
I thought you were going to roll your saving throw first to see whether you actually wake up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're awake.
Yeah, so
Oh.
you've realised that
I
this
thought-
is a
Actually, I
weak
thought it would
corpse.
have to be the opposite because the lower the number, the more chance you got to wake up. The higher number, you can't chance to stay asleep. I know I've been
I
doing
think
the
he's
other way.
actually.
Yeah,
fair
I
enough.
think
That's
he's got
actually
a
true.
point. Come on,
I
roll.
think he's right with
Yeah.
that one.
Roll a 15 to 20.
I'll be honest.
We want to hear
No,
about
because
Dilly
we've been
beating his
doing
meat.
it.
Oh yeah, we were doing it the other way around, but yeah.
No,
Well,
we
I
did it.
forgot
And the
that
only
was a
reason I
thing.
know that is because I heard someone mention it on a previous D&D thing, and I totally forgot until I just remembered it now.
I think
But
Terry and
yeah,
I were looking
would
at
be
it the other
awake
week.
now.
I'm sure we've actually done it in the past where we did it the correct way, but
Yeah, I think
this,
we did.
This
That's what
week
I
I
was saying. We did
completely
it.
forgot.
Oh,
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, oh wait, there. So I was like, huh?
Oh, we
What?
wanted to know about Dilly beating your meat.
I said
Yes.
something about Bill Nye not being Bill Nye, and there's done a fucking number on her.
Oops.
Oops is about right. The best thing is, Hansy can't hear any of this conversation.
How long does lightheadedness usually last? Because it's going on for a bit too long now.
Yeah. This is...
Well,
Well,
you
generally it
need
lasts
to,
until you start taking deep breaths again.
no,
Right,
you
okay,
you
so-
need to sit and calm and
Well, no,
Not
because it
be
was all over
taken.
message, so you wouldn't have been able to hear it at all.
no. I mean Hansy's light.
Oh, Hansy's lightheadedness. Oh, right, okay.
If I go
yeah,
silent
needs
for
to
a while,
recuperate.
just assume I passed out.
Okay, how do bandages work in this game? They heal, don't they?
Yeah, so Paris is now awake, and it's like, oh?
I mean, technically, a long
Do I need to come in there?
a long rest would probably
Help
just kill
might
you.
be good.
Help.
Help.
Get safe. Blah, blah. Boom, 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 boom.
I forgot Varus comes with sound
Ooh.
effects when he moves.
Right.
Okay, I can immediately heal slashing and piercing damage up to 2d4 per bandage. The wounded creature is taken in one instance. Okay, I will apply a bandage to Hansy's bleeding wounds.
At which point it has no effect.
I wasn't wasting my fucking bandage. I had to pay good silver for that.
Yeah, he only took bludgeoning damage.
Oh, why did nobody tell me this?
Well, I mean, it's not my place.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have used a bandage if it wasn't a slashing wound.
I'll reimburse.
Wait, don't I have something else for this?
I'll reimburse you. I just need rest now, because luckily my healing pouches actually did a good number on me.
That's fine. I'll sing you a healing song as you sleep.
I could just use what I just posted there. I'm
You
pretty
can.
sure that gets
That will only take him up to half health.
And then if we have a short
surely
rest...
that's better than what he's at now.
Well,
I
to
don't
be
know what
honest,
he's on.
I'm on 19 now.
What time is it?
I'm guessing that's over half then.
Yeah, the healing.
Terry,
the
with
healing
my
pouch
22
really helps.
perception, what time is it?
It would be, I don't know, roughly midnight.
Oh, so we've still got like 8 hours before we have to be
But
up.
it's
Yeah, you still have all the time to have a full rest.
Long rest time. Is the
Versus-
window smashed or just open?
Smashed.
It's smashed.
I'll tell Hansy that he can come sleep in my bed and I'll meditate in the corner and keep watch.
I playfully look at you and go.
Varus is-
I just go, Skullduggery. Are you trying for round 2?
Or I could just leave you here to die. It's up to you.
I say that
Varus
playfully.
is just like half asleep going, what the hell?
No, I say that straight face. Like,
and I
up
love
to you. One or the other.
I
I
love
like
it.
the idea of, as a bard, you've got no interest in playing the game. You're just like, no, fuck you.
It's
I
kinda
just
like
love the
Skullduggery's
fact that
entire
Varus is-
thing is
I-
that
I just,
he'll always start the games, and somebody starts a game with him, he's like, no, fuck off.
I just love the fact that Varus says he's half asleep and yet his avatar shows that he's half asleep. The expression of many.
It's the perfect.
It is brilliant.
It's so perfect.
It can be anything.
I do love Fry. He's literally my anim. He's my
He,
spirit.
he is your spirit.
Your animal.
Your spirit animal.
He is my anime spirit or animation spirit, animal, whatever you want to call it, character.
I will turn to Skulldugger and go, I will accept your offer, thank you, that means a lot.
Okay. No more.
Varys is still confused and not having no idea what the hell's going on.
Oh yeah, Varys is just literally come in and we're like, right guys, off to bed.
Basically, Varys.
I said, I need Varys, I need rest. I will explain all
Yeah, you're
in
a
the
bit
morning.
bloody. You definitely need rest.
I'll fill Varys in on what I actually know of the situation, which is not much. So by the time you've got third-hand information, Chinese whispers, you basically know that Bill Nye isn't Bill Nye. He's a big, fat, green, ugly thing, and he hit Hansi with possibly a mace, and then jumped out the window and ran away.
So Bill Nye bad, hurt
Bill Nye
Pixie.
bad, hurt Pixie more than the rats did.
Okay, Bill Nye, keep away.
Not
okay.
before Bill Nye and Pixie had some entertaining times in the room together.
Intimate sex.
As you can see, the
Yeah,
place
the
is...
sheets show it as well.
The sheets are gone.
Bless the rain
Exactly,
down
they're
in
gone.
Africa.
Hide the evidence!
He took the.
It's like a kid that's embarrassed
Yeah.
when he wets the bed, he hides the sheets.
So Varys goes.
They
to
do.
Scott.
Apparently
Yeah,
so.
I
Varys
never knew
goes-
about that.
Should probably check under Tom's bed. There'd be like 4 bed sheets there. Just
Oh, I wouldn't at his current age.
I don't know.
Just don't go in there with a UV light.
Yeah, that'd be a bad plan.
I'm blind! It'd be like TN's
It's like a
solar
Jackson
flare.
Pollock in here.
It would literally like be TN doing a solar flare.
Get a pair of binoculars and look at the fucking sun. Not quite the same.
Rather not.
It's just like
Anyway.
we will skip past this part of the conversation.
To the back cave.
So
But-
Varys goes to Skull. So Bill Nye bad, Pixie hurt, Pixie gonna go sleep. I go sleep now, right?
You go sleep now, right?
I go sleep
Yeah.
now. I love how Varys, when he's half asleep, sounds
Sorry for
like
disturbing you. Enjoy your dreams. Enjoy your dreams of
Can we see what he would
Stan,
have
you
got?
did miss a trick there.
I did miss a trick where?
You missed a trick, which was to the back cave. Woo!
Woo!
Oh
Back
shit!
cave.
Woo! Ba 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 da ba.
Uh-huh.
Ba da ba 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 da da.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. I
Sure.
still feel like every time somebody says DuckTales, I should just message Annie, just DuckTales.
Ooh. Just send her a voice message.
Is she in? Just go and pester her and just knock on the
She-
door and be like,
Yeah,
DuckTales.
Not gonna talk, okay. DuckTales. Ooh.
What? Bring the microphone over so we can all hear it.
When she's like, fuck off, Hansi!
Back off!
She wasn't home when I got in. I mean, I could voice
I don't
message.
know what kind of relationship you guys have on a day-to-day basis. I don't know if that would be her natural response.
I mean, if I
I
knocked on
reckon
it,
so.
I mean, I could just send her a voice message saying it, and then see if she plays it back.
Yeah, that works.
All right, let me do it now.
Probably send you a voice message back saying, fuck you, I can imagine.
I think
Do
she'll
it.
play ball, but we'll find out. Hang on. There she is.
Anyway, long rest time. I'll
DuckTales.
keep watch.
Madness.
There we go. Let's see if she responds.
Within the sounds of silence.
So sleep.
Because it's a long rest, I don't need to do my Song of Healing, so that's fine.
All right, I'm back to full health again. I do not.
I don't get any of my spells back, but I'd only used one anyway, so that's fine.
I only use one spell as well. Do you know what the annoying thing is, Terry? I actually built
What's that?
myself up for this fucking fight. I was like, oh, finally. And I was like, because I've been so angry with
slapped.
everything this week, I'm just like, I could just
Mhm.
literally pen all of my rage into this one fight. And it was so anticlimactic, so it didn't last long.
Yeah, also, if you'd have stayed there for the long haul, it would have killed you.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a lovely new spell that would have slightly helped, but I have
If-
a few new spells. that
If
would
I
help.
had hit with my sword, it would have done fuck tons of damage on both swings. Because my sword generally hits pretty damn hard, and now I can double it. Plus, I get extra bonus because my proficiency's gone up, so that adds more to it.
And yet you couldn't hit an AC 15.
Woohoo!
Well, before you leveled him up,
think
I
it was
would have, and then you went,
Yeah,
nope.
15.
Yeah,
Which is
that's,
fair.
That's,
Yeah,
that's a
when I-
DM cheating there.
No, but
That
I
is
So
think
when I
DM
leveled
cheating.
him up,
to
so
be.
when I leveled him up, because he was only a CR 3 initially,
Mm,
so I gave him an extra 2 points in Dex. I did give him a shit ton more hit points, which yeah, I might have to drop that a little bit, depending on when you see him next. I might have to.
but then
Tomorrow.
I suppose that that kind of works as well because obviously he plays now a key part in my story, so it would have been.
Oh,
It would
yeah,
have
he's
to be
after
a
the same thing you are.
It makes it better rather than here's my rival for my story for my
Killed.
quest line. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
It's gonna take-
I still don't think it was Bill Nye.
Well, I've had thoughts about what may happen the following morning. We shall see.
okay. Did you plan this from the?
Okay,
Did you plan Bill Nye's character as this from the start, or was this just recently?
No,
I'll do
No,
my two perception
so-
rolls.
we got about midway through last session, and I was like, Bill Nye could just turn on you. Why not? Yeah, we'll do this.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Those are my two perception rolls for the evening. While we sleep.
So your window.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just click to me on the current screen what side of the building your room faces. So it could be front, back, top, bottom. Like, so front would
I'd
be.
I'd say, well,
You want that side? God damn, I was hoping you wouldn't.
on that side.
13 and 14.
There's Varus outside the window
Um,
steaming it up.
No.
I hope not.
No,
Mhm.
no.
I'm currently in bed
Um,
right now.
But you're upstairs in a bedroom.
Well, actually, no, my room's
So-
on the same side of the building that Hansy's is.
So that would have been this side.
On the, yeah, towards the front of the inn.
Yeah. So you.
'Cause he was down
so,
the corridor from me.
Yeah. So that way, if you're this side, you get a view down the high street
Mm-hmm.
all the way to the
The
castle
gate.
walls. Yeah. So that's cool. All right. So I don't have to worry about you seeing something.
Was it? I was going to see Bill Nye enter back in through the back door.
No,
Whey.
You.
He wishes.
Through the back door. Way up.
That's what she-
Lunatari put an end to that.
Clenches with all her might.
Stone skin. Mm!
No!
Okay.
Unpenetrable.
Moving
What?
swiftly on.
Confused?
Basically, okay. Don't stick
don't
your
think
dick
I
in
want to know.
crazy.
Lunatari.
I mean, if Kay wants to stick his dick in himself, apparently, then.
Oh god.
Long and flexible.
Okay.
I think my shield would have prevented any
Uh,
penetration, to a degree.
So you could have had a couple of looks out the window during the night. You didn't see anything any different. Everything looks normal. So morning time arrives. What are you doing?
So I will.
Going downstairs,
and
mate.
roughly what time are you doing said?
Well, I have to be at least 8 o'clock, so we'll call it 9, because that's a nice round number on the clock.
Fine.
I mean, for flavour's sake, because I feel like I kind
It's
of.
not actually magical. It's just
I will have the 8 hours sleep, the 8 hour long rest, and I'll say I'll wake up beforehand. Obviously, I'm assuming Skull, you're in the same. You're still in your room, but just meditating, and I've just.
I'm
taken
in
your
my
bed.
room on the chair. Yeah, Varys is in his room.
I would say I'll
He
wake
is
up at
indeed.
8 o'clock. So I would say I'd wake up before you guys. And nature calls, so I go to use the restroom, and then I kind of like very wobbly on my feet still, but I like make my way downstairs to the main bar area.
So you just straight up walk past me, who's awake in the room, and say nothing.
Well, it's 'cause I mean, are your eyes closed when you meditate, or are they open?
I have a mask on, remember?
Can't see
Oh, yeah.
that.
Can't see my eyes, but I'm just sat at the desk, just like
Well, so
killing. So as you sort of get up and leave, I'll just be like, rude.
do I hear this?
Yeah, I say it out loud and just like
I kind of stop in my tracks.
sneaking out so early.
Just like nature calls.
All right, I'll see you down at the bar. I'm guessing.
Down the bar. I need a stiff drink. What time is it? Drinking time.
Drinking time.
Yeah.
Again,
I'll be heading down that way soon anyway. I want some food.
I'll just go again. Scott Overy, thank you for your hospitality.
It's fine. It's not like I'm paying for this room.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the last night we have it. That was the last night we've had it.
And I head
Not as if I
Right.
need the bed much either.
and I head to, I guess in D&D terms, the latrine. Is that the correct terminology in D&D?
I believe they call it on drop
Some sort of sluice.
sluice.
It is just a black
Sloosh,
hole.
hoosh,
It's a
like
black
that
hole of
hoosh.
Loose
chaos.
goose.
Well, the early days for internal lavatories, wasn't it just like a hole to the outside?
It was external.
Out the bedroom window, wasn't it?
But I said the early days for internal lavatories.
Oh right. Yeah. They just went outside.
It was just a
You
hole
just
to
shat-
the outside.
Shat in the tube, but it went out into the street.
Lovely.
But hence they were quite unsanitary because there was no flush. It was just a chute. So if it didn't
Yeah.
go straight down, it hung around.
Gave it a
hung
shove.
around.
If it was
Give it-
sticky,
But
Look, they
we're-
had poking sticks.
But we're in the world of D&D where magic exists and can make all of this go away. I'm generally
No, because
hygiene
the
in
toilets
this.
are outside the back.
Hmm. Oh, that's fair.
We told this last time because we were at the bathhouse.
That's what Mage Hand was invented for.
Mm-hmm.
poor mage hand.
Poor mage. It knows what Unseen Servant was invented for.
Oh,
Oh, your right hand man.
Oh man, he can catch it.
Well, you'll be able to do the stranger much easily.
So,
The quietness from that.
so how do I
so
respond
I
to
don't.
this?
Tumbleweed.
What, you never heard of the stranger?
Right. Anyway, Hansy goes downstairs to go to the toilet.
I have an official question yet. So if you're saying that they're out the back,
Yeah.
then Hansy needs to roll a perception.
A perception.
Go perspire, Hansy.
A 16.
Oh, that's a good one. As you go towards the lavatories, you believe you see someone potentially sleeping in the hay bales near the barn.
Oh, not this shit again.
Literally.
How do I proceed with this? Is it like, does it seem out of the ordinary to me, or just some drunk that's fallen asleep in a hay bale?
Well, I mean, there are people sleeping in the streets, so I mean, that there is potential that it's something normal. However, it's not something you normally see here.
I will go to investigate.
Okay. When you say go to investigate, tell me what.
I go, like, approach the sleeping body to get a closer look at them.
Okay, this person looks familiar.
Do I know who it is?
Yes, you do.
Mr. Blue.
Is it?
Oh no, it's not
Is-
Mr. Blue.
It is not Mr. Blue.
Is it Bill
I know
Nye?
exactly who it is.
It is Bill Nye.
I
The
Science
drunken
guy.
guy.
I instantly draw my sword and point it at Bill Nye and go, "You've got," and just basically yell as loud as I can, "You've got a lot of fucking nerve showing your face here again."
Okay. At which
Upon
point,
hearing that, I'm going to bolt down the stairs. I'll be double timing it towards Hansi,
I need my book. Oh, there's my book.
because I was already making my way to the bar after him to go and order some breakfast. So
Have you got a book
upon
of
hearing the shouting,
Have you got a book of Bill
You
Nye?
are joined. You are joined at the back of the building. This is Skullduggery and Varys, if Varys is near.
Varys is still in bed, isn't he?
Varys
Well,
is
Varys
Varys
is
is
woke.
forever Varys is forever sleeping.
Varys doesn't get a word in, so Varys can't say what he's fucking doing.
Oh, my sister has responded with a voice message.
Right, Varys, did you wake up?
Of course not Billy woke up. It's 9 o'clock in the fucking morning.
True. Well, no, it's only 8 because Hansi had to go pee, remember?
I got told, you guys said it was 8.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You can be there.
It's after the long rest time, so perfectly viable for you to be awake and doing.
My sister
Yeah, so who am I with?
responded
Am
in
I
the
with
correct
Varys?
way.
Am I with myself, or the Skullduggery, or Latuni?
Me, myself, and I.
Well,
I went by myself.
I'm guessing you would have most likely have been upstairs, with not with Skullduggery, but at the same time as Skullduggery. When
But yeah,
you
I'd
would
have
have
probably
heard,
knocked on Varys's door before I went downstairs to the bar anyway.
yeah, at which point you would have
So yeah,
heard
I'm leaving the room.
Lunatari shouting outside.
And
Oh,
me
then-
and Skullduggery look at each other and go, "Oh shit," and let go.
Oh shit!
At which point, when Skullduggery, Varys, reach the back door, you reach it at the same time as Mr. Scales and Dilly.
Dilly dilly!
Who now?
Mr. Scales yells at Lunatari, saying, "What the hell are you doing?" and approaches you very quickly.
I am basically seething with rage right now. Like, I am physically shaking with rage with my sword pointed at. I don't know, is Bill Nye like woken up yet, or is he still slumbering?
Bill Nye
I
is
reckon
still
he's dead.
stationary.
I've got a feeling that this isn't the Bill Nye we saw last time.
No, I think this is the Bill Nye that had been murdered so the shapeshifter could take his form.
I don't think he's been murdered. I just think he was just passed out drunk.
I think he's been murdered.
I basically,
We're gonna.
I'm
Wah,
still
wah, wah.
sword pointed at Bill Nye, and I turn my head to look at Mr. Scales and going, "This son of a bitch savagely attacked me last night. He isn't what you think he is." And I'd like to think that I have some visible bruising on me.
Oh yeah, you'd still be pretty beaten up, I guess.
I'm healed, but I'm scarred.
So the 4 of us were stood at the back door at the same time.
But Mr.
Scales is gone for a run. Dilly is
Still at the back door.
still at the back door.
I'll say cut so that me, Skull, and Scales all approached.
Yeah, all 4 of us came out the door at the same time.
Dilly's still at the door. But we are now all approached. We're next to Latuni, going.
I will cast Calm Emotions.
I don't think
Okay.
magic is needed just yet.
Yep. So can everybody do a charisma saving throw, please.
Yeah, so Daily rolls a 17.
Is there any chance
Scales
that
rolls a 5.
there's any chance that in my current raging state that I get advantage on this?
No.
Nope.
I believe this is exactly what the spell is for.
Yes.
17.
Handsy passes. What did Dillian?
Dilly passed as well.
Scales?
No, he did not pass.
So Scales is
Despite the
he's
fact
calmed.
that he's highly charismatic, he is
he
I mean, Scales was not showing any form of aggravation other than wondering what the hell was going on.
he was running at
That's no suggestion
Looney.
of aggravation. It's just curiosity.
that one was mainly for Looney anyway.
Which I passed.
He was going a bit loony. Well, yeah. So, take that
so
off,
without
okay.
paying any attention to the fact that a spell has been cast, Mr. Scales gets to the body and says, "Oh my god, you killed him!"
Bah, bah, bah.
Bam, bam, bam.
Killed him? Killed him? He should be so
He's dead.
fucking
Now.
lucky.
Whoa. There's been no
Can I
killing
do a
going
perception
on.
check on the sword to see if there's any blood?
Sure.
I will announce openly that there has been no killing going on.
I'll point to the sword and say, "There's no blood on this sword, and there's no stab wounds." Or actually, no, I don't know anything about things. So, I don't think she killed him because there's no blood on this sword. It's a simple thing.
And I can account for Lunitari's presence all evening. Evening? Night.
So he goes, "Dilly, we need the town guard."
Can I do a perception check on the body to see what's happened, or will that be investigation?
We're probably quite far off.
What was
Well,
that?
you
I
can-
didn't hear you, Terry.
You can approach. Yeah, you can roll.
Perception, did I say?
Yeah.
Damn it! Can I use my first one?
He appears to have been bludgeoned to death. He's like, you can see his misshapen face, what would appear to be broken bones. He's clearly been he's not been stabbed. He's not been spiked.
Like I say, he's been basically battered.
Yeah.
And I remember from the night before that Latuni was battered. So I go to whatever his bloody name is and say,
Scales.
He's been Scales. He's been battered. You can see from his face he's been quite heavily battered, and that's the same attacker who attacked Latuni last night. As you can see from her bruises, she was battered as well. Pointing to the evidence. Clearly she did not kill him. So this will take a step back and breathe for a second.
He's like, very well.
To
He
which
doesn't take a step back. But
Let's take one second
he's,
breath, maybe.
But he's not. He is not acting aggressively. He is acting considerately.
in this,
Dilly runs off to find a guard.
It lasts for 1 minute.
I basically collapse to one knee again, resting up against my sword, and I'm like breathing heavily again. I'm not actually going to do it because I don't want to go lightheaded again. I just got the blood flow back to my brain. I don't need to starve it again.
You're standing on your head?
Yeah,
my
when
God.
the spell ends, the creature becomes hostile again unless the GM rules otherwise. So we have a minute to calm this boy down before he rugby tackles Hansi.
No, he's fine.
No, the only person who got calmed down was what's his name?
Scales.
So, and I'm pretty sure he understands the situation now.
It's
I don't
Luna
think he
Tari
was
that
aggressive.
needed to calm down, and she appears
yeah,
to have done
Indeed, and I didn't get it on entirely. I was about to say, The rest of us I wasn't too fussed about, but it would just stop anybody
Scales is a
attacking anybody.
seasoned- Yeah, Scales is a seasoned adventurer. He knows when to calm his tits.
Yeah. I have not much to add. I'll
No, it's a case of now we just have to wait for a thing because
yeah, we
Scales
just
calm,
wait for the
Latuni is
town guards
calm,
to turn
so
up.
it's like,
Yeah.
Breakfast, anyone?
Okay.
I'm trying to think if I have anything I want to do quickly, but no, I don't think so.
Town guard comes. I mean, you may have seen this guy in town before, but no one, it's not a high-ranked person. It's just your average town guard. He's like,
Is he the same bale of hay that he was the day before when he was got drunk after that
Nah, that was in the
successful
stables.
date with Latuni?
That was the stables he went
Okay.
to.
What the same
but-
bale of hay though?
It's probably the same stable area. It's the one for this establishment.
So you could say basically when he went and passed out and got drunk. Speculation wise, that was when the thing attacked him, took his form.
Could have been.
But yeah, Skull. I don't know that. Varys thinks out loud. And thinks, wasn't he here yesterday after a successful date with Latuni? Doesn't seem to have moved. Thinking out loud.
Literally, at the sound of you saying date with him, I literally just like slowly turn and just glare. Because any thought of this person right now is just literally fills me with rage.
I'll cast message to Scales and ask him if it's alright if I take Latuni inside.
He's like, fine. And then he is going to have a perception roll. And he looks up and sees the broken window.
Who broke my bloody window?
Exactly that. He's like, what the bloody hell's been going on?
But aren't we here? And the broken window's here.
Good point. Okay, so he's not going to do that.
Dilly could come back and be like, why the fuck is there a broken window, guys?
And the
She'd
guard
go
has
out the
come
alley.
back, so...
Has he?
But then he can't do that because she's fetching the guard, so she won't come back via the rooms.
No,
but
but
she'll
she
come back
comes
via the
out
front.
via the front of the building.
There's
Okay,
going to be
yeah.
smashed glass everywhere. Right, I'll beckon
yes,
to
sure.
Latuni to come indoors and be like, look, let's go sit down. Sounds like you need a drink.
Thank you.
And I'll encourage you inside.
Might need a bit of assistance because like my legs are just like gone.
We'll just sit at this table over here near the door so that you be out in the alleyway here, okay?
Oh,
Who's here?
Huh?
Here.
Yeah, the pink.
There's two of them. Okay, which
Yeah.
alleyway? Because Bill Nye's here in the picture, so
Yeah,
Oh,
Bill
the
Nye is
door
just-
by us. Bill's in the wrong place.
Bill can't be where he needs to be.
Bill has
Yeah,
now
okay, yeah.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Because the map runs out, yeah.
Like any mob in any
Hmm.
RPG, the mob disappears after it gets killed.
not necessarily.
Okay, so we now await for
So,
the town
like
guard.
I said, the town guard comes back. He's one... You're not really familiar with him. You may have seen him on his...
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
Is it Dibley?
on his rounds and whatnot. No, not yet.
Dibley is pure horseman.
He's pure.
Dibley does come in this week.
Yay.
Dibley will be involved this week.
Isn't Dibley dead?
No, Dibley.
No,
No.
Dibley's alright.
He was off duty
And he
when
just
I went
wasn't
to
there
the.
last time he went to the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when I went to the stables, he was off duty. I just had some snotty ass guard giving me shit.
Do I buy a Triumph Herald 1200?
Don't you have to wait longer before you can ride that one?
It's a car.
Oh, okay.
1964 Triumph Herald
I thought it was a bike.
for $2,500.
I mean,
Ooh, I might do
Are you
that.
saving up for your Europe trip?
Ha, that's not happening. Have you not heard about coronavirus?
Yeah, that's the unsaid word. But the silver word is if you buy it now, you can be able to get Star Trek Bridge Crew for £6.29, and join me, Terry, and Hansi. on an
I
awesome
won't be
trip.
doing that.
Are you
Or
sponsored
you
by?
can play it out of VR.
Are you sponsored by Stream or Ubisoft at the moment?
No, I'm just not too fussed by that game. So
It's a good little four-player game. Watch some of the videos online.
I've seen
there's
videos online
giggles.
of it. I know.
There is giggles, and I'm badgering you guys about it. So
I might buy a car.
Go for it. And then when everything
Do
dies
you have
down,
a driving
you could.
license yet?
No.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that doesn't stop other people his age.
Yeah.
God,
Has
that
a
sounds like an old
Dixie
man.
air horn.
I was gonna say,
Yes.
just think, Stan. After
That
this
is-
has all died down and you've got your license, you can then drive said car around Europe.
No, I'm driving my bike.
No.
The
'Cause we'll
worst
be
thing
still
is,
out of due to brick exit.
I'll try. The worst thing is about all of this is we can't just go to the Winchester and wait for it all to blow over
Because
We've
it'll be
told not
closed.
because we've been told not to go to the
Yeah.
pub.
That doesn't stop me.
No, I'm neither, but that's not the point.
Well, I technically have just raided my supply of alcohol. Well, family supply of alcohol, so that's why I'm feeling
Dun,
very
dun, dun.
merry right now after
Right,
3 bottles.
Guards have turned up. I need a drink. That's what I fucking need. I've been miserable all evening.
That's why I got one, because I've been miserable for the last couple of days.
Oh well,
I
yes,
know I
same,
needed
but
alcohol.
So yes, guards turn up. Mr.
right side.
Mr. Scales tells them what happened. I would imagine in your little discussion outside, you mentioned the fact that you found him like that rather than murdering him.
Who
and-
mentions that? Because Latuni's
I
inside.
didn't mention that.
Only
I was,
Varys is outside.
Okay. Have it
I
your
was
way.
just trying to calm the situation.
It's like
Have
Latuni's
it your
inside,
way.
so
So, Mr. Scales
gives his
tell-
version of events.
is his version of events, of which that would be Lunatari standing over the dead corpse wielding her sword.
Varys jumps in and
So-
said, I don't believe she killed him because she was attacked by someone looking
Yeah, but
like this guy, and she was attacked by someone, but the same person who attacked him. Well,
No,
looks like the same person. Sorry.
the guards just like.
I don't
"Can-
think
can you
Lunatari
give
killed
me-
him because he
can you
was
give me a
attacked by.
persuasion.
Persuasion.
Halfway down the list-ish.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's alright. Persuasion. Not quite a
uh,
31, but
so-
it'll do.
I'm trying to think, what would the guard be? The guard would be doing an insight. Question is, if his insight beats the persuasion,
All he'll know is I don't believe I'm lying. I'm simply what my thoughts are on the matter. I'm not lying technically.
yeah, but that would be a win-win situation for you, because if he fails, then your persuasion wins. Whereas
If
there
he
needs to be
gets it.
something where he doesn't believe your persuasion, and I'm trying to think what that would be.
It's a win-win situation, as you said. That's the way it goes.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Fine, I'm just going to roll a d20, and if he gets higher than a 14, then your persuasion isn't going to work. He rolled a 2, so you're fine.
Yes.
Derp. Is it
It's not
Dibley?
tryhards, man. What do you expect? What do you expect? I just want to tryhards, man.
He tries
I
hard.
mean, that is something in that.
He tries hard, as Hansi said.
He tries, bless his little.
Oh, I
heart.
was watching. I'm trying to think. Oh, the Goldbergs. I take it some of you have watched the Goldbergs.
I've heard of, not seen
Mm.
though.
Yeah, I don't think
there
I've
was a
heard
thing
of it.
There was a thing either yesterday or today where it was like, well, he means well. It's like you do realize that's just a way of saying he's an idiot, right? It's like, yeah, well, he means well.
Yeah, I say it about a few of my guys at work. They mean well, but fucking idiots.
So yeah, so he believes you. Actually, let's try that with Mr. Scales.
Right side.
Does
Oh,
Mr.
Scales would never doubt me because he believes what I said from earlier.
Yeah,
He
Mr.
was
Scales
charmed.
believes you as well. Well, they both believe you.
Mm.
So they're currently listening to you as the voice of reason.
Voice of investigated wisdom. My wisdom is 20, so yes, I'd be very, very wise to listen to me.
You went
I want
German
one
all of a sudden. Decides to listen to me.
What?
No.
I've only had
The Austrian.
two bottles of Bud and a bottle and a bit of San Miguel.
What are you going to say? I've only had
beer
two.
on the wall. 2 bottles of
I've
beer.
only had 2 bottles of whiskey.
I think I was going to
Well,
say, so I've
technically
had
three
two
bottles of beer, and I'm already feeling quite. As you can tell, I'm already feeling very merry. My tolerance has definitely sort of
Wibbly
dropped.
wobbly.
Choice of working from home, hey? Don't have to worry about the
That's my lack of actually drinking alcohol for the last.
Yeah, you
3
did like
months.
dry January and February. It was very weird.
So Dilly's giving you the doughy eyes of her. You're her Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, in there.
Just don't,
Yes,
open,
boys.
just don't open your mouth. You know what happened last time.
Last time I was purpose being a blush, being the silly boy, and now I'm being the smart boy.
Smart boy. You know where the smart boy begets you? The smart boy gets your loved one dead.
That was dark.
Indeed.
That was
Yeah,
good.
remember what happened to Miss Vampire?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're forgetting about the other episode. Where she fucking died.
So anyway, the guard turns around and says, "Okay, move along. Nothing to see here."
Well, there's something to see here. This guy was
Nothing
killed
to
by
see
some random thing.
In a very South Park manner, he's like, "Move along. Nothing to see
Nothing
here."
to
I thought you were going to do a whole stormtrooper thing. Nothing to see. Move along. Move along.
But
Roger,
I'm
Roger.
thinking either South Park or Chief Wiggum.
Yeah.
the Varys just
Move
walks
along,
into
nothing to see here.
and sits next to Latuni.
Dilly follows you in, rummages behind the bar, gets the food ready because like the breakfast bar is all ready, and it's like, what would you like to eat? Sort of like dishes you up all the breakfast stuff that you ask for.
I just.
I'm not self-service.
No, Dilly's Dilly's enamored. So,
I basically just say, just wine, please.
Yeah, gonna need.
no, you must eat. You've had a
Varys
shot.
agrees.
Trying to think, does my character take after me as a human being when it comes to eating? But
Can I just have
No.
dubious meat, please?
dubious meat,
Dubious.
is that like magic meat?
Well, isn't that like
She brings you
the two
some-
options for all meals of the day are dubious meat or slightly nicer meat with bread?
She brings
Sometimes
you some,
soup if you're lucky.
She brings you some dried dubious meat.
Cheers, love.
You can't figure out what animal this has come from. It's just
I don't care
dried
what
meat.
animal this has come from.
So what were the choices? Dubious meat or semi-decent meat with bread.
No.
And I'll feed it to the snack.
There is not that option this time in the morning. You've got dried dubious meats, or you have like a porridge type.
I like the fact that dubious meat is totally going to become a thing now.
I will request the dubious meat as well.
Okay. Do you want some monkey water to go with that?
Just the wine, please, with it.
Just wine.
Arr.
Did you say just wine, right?
Yeah.
She brings you what appears to be how in modern times we would consider how people have their cereal. A bowl of wine with dubious meat placed all around the outside, like in the wine.
Works for me.
That's how she interpreted your order. Yeah. What's Varys going for?
Varys is going to go for porridge and monkey juice.
Porridge and monkey juice you get in a
Yummy.
proper healthy warrior style portion.
Oh, she's really taken to
Big
you.
lad need a big portion.
You know what they say about big portions?
They're filling.
You get fat.
Don't I know it?
Have you not seen? Have you
I
not
know
seen
that.
the fur blog? They're generally quite rotund anyway, so that's fine with me.
The fur blog? Tend to avoid that side of the internet.
I have to say, it's odd seeing you on webcam, Terry.
Of course, you can see his facial
What's that?
reactions.
I mean, it looks like it's daylight in your room.
It always looks really bright in that room when the lights are on.
Yeah, but it's a really shit light. When you're actually in the room,
yeah.
it looks quite dull, but it does look lighter on the cam than it does in real
You have
life.
5 viewers. People are watching this.
I think
What? Do I have my normal
Um,
3 bots?
we've got myself, we've got Chillzone, we've got Stunt, and then supposedly Commander Root,
Yeah, there's a bunch.
And
OW
Luxar.
underscore, and Luxar.
So
a few bots as well.
Luxar and Commander Root are definitely bots. Horror, maybe not.
But Hallie W underscore. That's a person.
That's a person.
Hey, I have a person.
We're persons too.
Bats!
What
But
are we
you're-
doing?
You're part of the stream.
Oh, you got 6 people
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
It's probably
Was
just
that-
accounted for me.
now.
I was going to say, did you suddenly join Stan?
What are we doing? Guards are chewing everybody away. We're eating breakfast. I forget the death is sort of just ignored here.
I literally just get my bowl of wine and I just knock it back.
Right.
Yeah, this is a D&D world. Death is commonplace.
I don't know whether
As
to
much
use
as
his
people try
abilities.
to survive, death is commonplace.
So while we're sat around the table, I'll sort of strike up the address the elephant in the room and be like, "So, Lunitari,
Yes.
that looked quite a lot like Bill Nye.
It did. But not as how I saw him last night.
Also looked quite a lot dead.
Luckily, it wasn't by my hands.
A little beaten.
You
too.
didn't kill Bill Nye.
Oh, I know that.
No, that was a question.
Oh. Well, that was a
As in,
You should have addressed it as, so, you didn't kill
Yeah.
Bill Nye?
So maybe I should start from the beginning.
please do.
Please do.
So, I was born back in.
Back in the
West
time.
Philadelphia.
What's West Philadelphia?
On the playground is where I spent most of my days.
What's a
Chilling
playground?
out, Max, and relaxing on a cool wall. Shooting some people outside of school. Right, tell your
What's
story.
B-ball?
B-ball is where you get the ball and you throw it.
What's a ball?
They had balls in D&D.
You know when you get a sheepskin and you tie
A
it
sheepskin,
up,
yar. You take it, and then you carry your goods with it, yar.
Yarp.
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 So after retiring to bed, I was disturbed in the middle of the night to awake to having Bill Nye standing at the on top of the foot of the bed.
Wait a second. Bill Nye was in your room too?
I was about to say I should have messaged. I was about to say at this point I messaged Kay and say
Too
I told him that he
late.
didn't come to our room.
Too late. I literally
I
turned to
saw it,
With that
Varys.
but
shit-faced grin on Tyrion's face.
Lunatari turns to Varys and went, "Say that again, Varys." Because I thought I heard you say
Varys
that
would be
Bill
like,
Nye came to your
"Shut
room last night.
The fuck up. But then again, Varys doesn't know that Bill Nye came to my room.
Yeah, all I know is he came to my room and I was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck off," and he was like,
Did
"Okay,
he
bye bye."
say anything?
That's the point.
Yeah, I don't remember. I was half asleep at the time. He just was
Think
searching for something.
harder. Did you, by any chance, tell him where my room is?
No
I
is
don't.
the answer to that question.
He just asked me.
What did he ask you?
I don't remember, to be honest. I was half asleep.
I think you might need to think a bit harder, Varys, as I stand
is,
up
Kay,
now.
You're telling the truth, so you could just be like, yeah, he
Yeah.
asked me where the room was, I told him to go away.
He asked me for something, and I told him piss off, and then he did. Don't know what more I could say about that, really.
We're all dead, Dave.
It was Bill Nye as Bill Nye. What else more could I think of other than the guy was confused?
I now turn to Skullduggery. By any chance, Skullduggery, did Bill Nye by any chance come to your room as well?
Continuing with the fact that I hit you with a 31 crit deception earlier on against your 14. No.
Can I take a new insight into this? Because this is on separate terms now.
I suppose, yeah.
What say you, DM?
Great DM who's sitting there laughing at us.
Yeah, I am. No, because I think Skullduggery's roll earlier was so high that you would believe it.
Yeah.
Like I think your character would have taken it as read at that point that was
Face
what
level,
happened,
yeah.
so you wouldn't have reason to question it now.
But even into the light that
Good point.
Bill Nye... No, I agree with that. I'm just thinking along the lines of...
Yeah.
I've slept since then, but also the fact that it's come to light that Bill Nye came to Varys' room last night as well.
But I still think you would believe that
Yeah.
you'd already settled
Yeah.
that.
Okay, no, that's cool.
aspect
No,
with
that's cool.
Skullduggery.
I kind of like...
Wipes brow.
Do I pick up on that? Because I'm still staring at you right now.
No, I'm not actually doing that. Oh, man in 40s is youngest UK virus death.
Shush.
Wait a second.
Just don't read it out loud.
I'll continue.
In which case, I just kind of like slowly sit back down again. And basically carry on to explain that he changed before my eyes into he grew. Did he grow taller, or was he still the same size? Tyrion?
Right, he grew taller.
He did grow taller. So he grew taller. His skin turned blue, and he was a lot more muscular than that. What you saw outside.
So, it was something looking like Bill Nye, but not Bill Nye.
Yes.
Someone took his shape.
Would appear to be what has happened because
But
I couldn't see him transforming into a beast capable of doing that much damage, then curling up in a
Can
back
I
alley and
do-
dying.
An insight check into my knowledge to see what thing might do that.
Sure.
Would that be insight or history?
I would say that would either be history or nature.
Hmm.
Okay.
You believe there are shape-changing creatures out there. Would you
Do I know
which
the
one?
name, or would I just know there are? Sounds like some shape-changing creature. I've heard of it, but I can't remember the name of it. Something like
A
that.
quick look for shape changes.
Google.
2479. Got a step in line.
Man, there's not really that many. I don't.
Jerry, stop looking at porn.
Bam, bam, bam.
You've mentioned it.
He's
Oh,
like, shit,
okay.
close the browsers down.
Close the other browser
Dad.
down.
Your shopping cart?
One butt plug.
Oh, you're looking at sex shops as well. I see.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I was just looking up what this guy that died at 40 died of. Died of
Like,
coronavirus. And it's like, oh.
Pre-existing medical conditions.
So I dug a little deeper to find out motor neuron disease.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Hence why I've already read the story, so I already know. Oh,
I didn't know it was
didn't
MS.
want to really go
but
into
yeah.
it, to be honest, because this isn't
So-
the time.
Oh
So I
yeah.
reckon going by Lunatari's,
People sharing shit on Facebook piss me off.
going by Lunatari's description,
Description.
you think it's a doppelganger.
Yeah, guys, I think I've heard of these creatures before. I think it may be a double ganger. Sounds like one.
Doppelgang you.
It fucking nearly did.
Sorry, what, Skull?
You heard me.
Double gang you? This is not
It's
the time
kind
to
of
make
three-isy.
jokes.
Oh.
All I know is that it seems to know who I am, and it knows about my family, and it's after the same heirloom that I'm after, and is pretty much wanting me dead as well as my
Heirloom?
family name.
Yeah, you mentioned this heirloom last night.
What is this LM you speak of?
It is a sword that has been passed down through my family for generations now. It's a sword of legend, apparently. This is why I have travelled
Okay.
to find out more about this and reclaim it.
Across the land. Searching for... I see. So that explains why you're here with us.
Yes.
I actually don't know what explains why we're here with us, because first off we were just adventurers, then we were people, vampire hunters, and now we're... What
Yeah,
are
the
we?
Vampire Hunters was just a brief hiatus, you know that.
It was a filler, like all anime.
We still got a mansion
You know, like,
to sort out.
episodes 3 to 6 of a 10-part series,
Mm-hmm.
that's what the vampire hunting was. And nothing
We're
else.
talking about Dragon Ball Z. It's like episodes 1 through 25 of 2 seasons.
You mean episodes
I was
2
gonna say,
through
Kay-
56,
I was
yeah.
going to say, Kay, you were being a bit generous on the
Seasons,
25.
sorry.
It's 25 episodes of powering up, and then anything that follows it.
25 episodes of the one scene showed by 4 different perspectives,
Yeah,
shown over
and then each
over
episode,
and
but-
over again.
But you're forgetting that each episode has a previously on nice little recap of the last angle.
Previously on Dad's D&D.
Carvey.
Yeah, is this
That's
every
Lunatari
word of
shouting at a dead body in the morning.
yeah, basically.
Previously on D&D, vampires. Previously on D&D, pyres. That's alright.
And that is basically
Vampire
yes.
cave.
Have you pissed off any doppelgangers recently? Or your family pissed off any doppelgangers?
he kept asking about my
Zuni?
family name, and it seemed like he was trying to probe information psychically.
So he's a prober.
I see.
Don't believe he managed to get the information he wanted, but he wanted my blood as well, and he got away with the bedsheet which had my blood on it after he attacked me.
Is your
Sounds
blood
like some
special?
funky rituals this guy's going for.
That's where I was. My
The sword-
line of thought was going.
Is sword in your blood today? Did he need to be one and the same?
I
Or
don't know.
Does
This
he
is
need your blood to use the sword?
this is the first I've heard of anything. The reason I'm on this journey was to gather more information on the sword, but it all seems very. There's not a lot of information on this from people I have spoken to on my travels, including Talk as well as Flubberbeard.
It might be worth going speaking to Mr. Flubberbeard, see if this recent
What was
information.
the 3 questions I asked? One was family name.
Family name. Hang on, let me just bring it up. Someone
Right,
likes me
while
on
we're doing
Tinder.
that, so before we visit Flubberbeard, we should probably try and find out what actually happened to Bill Nye out there.
He got slammed.
'Cause he clearly wasn't attacking Lunatari last night. I think he's
I did
just
a
a
perception
victim
check,
of
that's how-
Oh, you just put family
looked
name
at it,
and
I-
some small details. And then you just put, depending on how things go, people may not survive.
Yeah, but I did ask specific questions earlier.
I'm
Yeah, on the
Unfortunately,
strong thing.
family name, you managed to keep to yourself.
Yep.
Second one, I
Oh,
asked you a question, but you didn't have. Oh, was it where you're from? Was it?
yeah.
your home?
Where was I from? But I didn't have an answer to that because I don't actually know myself.
So say it might be worth consulting with Flubberbeard again, see if he has anything given the latest revelations. Or may know from the
Sounds
history
like it
books.
might be the thing to do.
If not, we're going blind.
I basically get up. It's like I agree that Flubberbeard may be our first point of call, but I feel like I need to lie down for a bit. I am weak. I need to gather my strength before I can investigate this further.
You okay?
Actually, I turn to
Skullduggery,
Skullduggery.
you're on sentry duty.
I turn to Skull and
I was
I'm
about to say, feel free to use my room without the broken window if you like.
Thank you, Skullduggery. After you came into the room, you dashed to the window. Did you see anything?
Well, no, you mentioned that he went out the window. I was just trying to see whether anything was lurking or catch a glimpse of what you described to get a better picture in my head. All I saw was a
Street.
Brightly lit street
Okay.
with not much about it.
And for the final act before I say we'll set up for next week,
Mm-hmm.
Dibley is gonna run
Wayne
into the-
Dibley?
No, he's just Dibley.
Way!
Dip! Hello, Dibley.
I'm just checking whether I called him anything other than just Dibley.
I think we only came out. Let me check my character list.
Just Dibley.
I think it was just Dibley. No, I put Dwayne
But
Dibley,
I'm
but I
just
think,
Dibley.
but I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure it was
just
just Dibley.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just Dibley. So he runs into the bar and he sees you all sat at a table. And he's like, "Help, help, I really need your help."
Dibley, Dibley.
He kind of
What do you
ignores
need help with,
He
Dibley?
looks kind of panicked. It's like, "It's Cornon. Cornon's not well."
I get an
I'll
adrenaline burst for
volunteer.
this.
As I say, I'll stand up and be like, if you need to rest, go. I'll go look at Cornon.
And he's gonna say, so, Cornon's really not well. He needs a potion. I can't
What kind
make
of
the
potion?
It's like there's a druid to the south that lives in the woods. We need the druid to make a potion to make Cornon better.
Okay. Well, I know where I've got to go.
I'm like
I'll
half.
go to the druid and get a potion.
I'm halfway up the stairs at this point when obviously Dibley says what happens, and I turn to Dibley and go, "Dibley, are any of the other horses suffering from this same sickness as Cornon?"
He's like, yeah, there's one or two.
So it's not just Cornon that needs this potion then.
No, they all need the potion.
What will the druid need in return for potions?
I don't know.
Sexual favors.
I've never
Okay.
seen the druid. Other people see the druid. I've never been. People are scared of
Well,
the druid.
shit. Do you have a healthy horse for sale?
For sale, was we could use if we're going to save the other horses. I'm not paying for another damn horse.
You didn't pay
I'll
for the
pay a
first
damn
one.
Horse. That's a good point.
Have the money.
he'll
Is
let
there
me-
another health? Are there any healthy horses for sale, Dibley?
I've got one you can use. You can use my horse.
Okay, I'll
Wait
I'll
a
make haste then.
second.
I'll basically say, yeah, I'll make haste. Handsy should rest up.
That sounds like
But
thank you.
can
Thank
come,
you.
but we don't have. I was about to say, because I'll basically be like, if we're on foot, we're going to be slow, and if we want to save the horses,
Before you go, I just turn to Skull and say, "Thank you, this means a lot," and I toss you 20 gold. And say,
Okay.
I don't know if this will be enough to cover the potions, but
it will help. It might help, and it'll buy resources. I'll return to you one I don't spend.
Depends on the druid.
Varys, are you going to stay here and?
Where am I needed? Do I need to go with you? Or do I need to stay here with Pixie and make sure she
Well, it
doesn't
depends, there's
get
a-
attacked again?
If I'm taking a horse, I'll be quick, and sounds like Lunitari might need to help if they get attacked more.
Dibley, how many horses are there?
He's like, my horse can take both of you. He's big strong.
he's a nice horse.
Good horse.
You're cool, Varys.
He's a big strong horse.
I don't know. Who's going to need me more?
Well,
Is
obviously Scales.
Scales about?
Yeah, sure.
Scales, can you look after our friend while we go sort the horses? She may be attacked again, we don't know.
He did say that this
Right.
wasn't the last time that I would see him. I feel he is targeting me, and I don't want to get anyone else involved unnecessarily.
He's like, you can rely on me. Nothing's gonna happen whilst I'm here.
Are you sure, Scales? Considering last night.
Oh.
Just saying.
Dilly's
Oh.
just like, shush. Don't talk to Scales like that.
I'm just making sure, Dilly.
Right, I'll make haste to the stables and prepare the horse. Come on, Dibley. Varys, I'll either see you there or I won't. I'll leave in. I'll say I'll leave in like half an hour.
There's a D2. Let's make it D10. Odds I go, evens I stay. Odds I go. I'm with you, Skull.
Okay.
Skull, look after her. Keep her safe. Dilly, please help.
See me, Scales.
And I'll see you guys soon.
Fair enough.
And on that note, we split the party.
I know.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This is what he
That's
wanted
annoying.
It's
all
like rule 1
along.
of Minecraft: never dig down. Rule 1
like-
of D&D: never split the party.
No. It's a case of, and I'll say a literal thing. Skulls and Dilly, if you keep her safe, there's an extra 20 gold a piece for you.
I mean, as long as I don't have to pay, I'll sort of chime as I run out the door with a.
With an extra 20 gold
Hey,
in your pocket.
I know exactly what they are. But yeah, Dilly and thing will get an extra 20 gold when we come back, and Latuni is safe. I think that's incentive enough for barkeep and the lovely waitress.
Oh.
Indeed.
Off to.
I mean, given the strength of Dilly and the full brawn of Star, I keep getting the bloody name.
Scales.
Scales, there we go. Yeah, I keep getting his name. They should be able to protect Latuni from the doppelganger.
Well, but can they protect Lunatari from herself?
Dun dun dun!
And off we go on
Is
the
that the
way
plot?
out wacky races.
Is that the plot?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Varys shout, "It's a doppelganger!"
Dick
them
Dastardly
two.
would. I still stand by my point that Dick Dastardly would be a formidable villain.
Ooh, excuse me.
Well, he has so much resources at his
I was about to
disposal.
say, having the entire of Acme at his disposal.
Look,
Mm.
Wile E. Coyote has
car
the
that can
entirety of
literally
Acme
break
at his
the
disposal,
sound
still
barrier.
not could catch the Roadrunner.
Because I like the fact that potentially he would win every single fucking race if it
Yeah.
weren't for the fact that he wanted to sabotage everyone else's race.
Yes.
He always got himself in the front and would win by.
And when he was at the back, he could get back in front of all of the other competitors in order to set in within plenty of time to set up a very elaborate trap.
Yeah.
Like that guy had a car that could break the sound barrier and just lost every race.
BRB.
Just because he was shit at doing traps.
Yeah.
Well,
Man had a
don't worry
passion.
about BRBK because I think we are finished for D&D tonight.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
And I can look at how I can, now that I've split the party, how I can kill you off.
Yay!
Did you think any of us were gonna die tonight?
It was possible, depending on how it went, but I wanted the guy to be a future character. I wanted to create a story arc.
Hmm.
However, if you didn't flee, neither would he. He only left because you gave him opportunity to leave. If you were to keep him in a fight,
Hmm.
he would have kept fighting, and he was more powerful than you. He would have killed you.
So I've saved myself.
Yeah.
And let you keep your character. There was no way I could have carried on because, as I said, I had 4 health before I took that health pouch. One more hit would have fucked me.
I have learnt from a previous DM, which is there's no reason why you can't be put in situations that you can't survive,
Hmm.
so long as you've got a way out. If you die to your own stupidity, that's your own fault, not mine.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna put in like a super powerful creature being and expect you to have to fight it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think you've added like a nice arc, the fact that I now have something in connection to my storyline that's still alive and is still. Because I honestly didn't know where to go. The only other
That
thing I was
hates
going to
you.
do, yeah, and hates me, because the only thing I had left on my story quest was to go to this keep and see what I found out. But now it's kind of intense my personal quest line now, which I like. I now have a
I
nemesis.
kind of want to do that for other people, but you're currently you're the one with all the story arc. You've got the sword and you've got corn on.
I have no story arc deliberately though.
I mean, you are a story arc in yourself because no one knows anything about you.
Well, yes, that's kind of my thing. Is
I
that
think
I'm
that's what
current.
it is, isn't it? It's like
My
when
character
will
is
people find
currently
out?
making up his story arc. That's my backstory. Is that I don't really have one anymore.
Hmm.
So I'm just
back.
going with it and making it all up as I go along.
Basically, what I'm doing is
Because I'm a nomad.
sort of my guy's bio is basically he's an outcast, and that's it.
It's because you're a furry.
I've got a couple of things that I want to add to Varys. The one time I was getting close to being able to do that, you guys kind of detoured me and I couldn't. So I was like,
You're
A few
welcome.
weeks ago, I was completely contemplating is doing sort of a transformation, adding sort of a transformation bit. Varys is not actually Varys. Varys is something else, but due to some sort of random encounter, he got transformed into. Because I wasn't really happy with Varys as he is. I've grown.
okay.
I've grown to him. I was going to talk to you and add sort of like a storyline where basically he got transformed into Varys.
Oh, like a
Like
curse.
some sort of fighter or a curse to become Varys. So when the
you
curse
wanted
was,
a Wizard of Oz kind of thing where you needed to go find someone to.
And click his heels twice.
and that's what I was gonna say. Use that wizard that we encountered for that he would break the curse and and then Varys would transform into what the character actually was. So that would probably that would mean rewriting the character sheet, but
So does that
as I say,
basically
I
mean
wasn't
that
really
Varys
too
needs?
sure.
Does that mean Varys just needs a kiss from Prince Charming and job done?
Yes.
That
I
was
mean,
what I was
that
thinking
would
about
have been
meaning.
fine, but Bill Nye's
Wait,
dead
Princess
now.
Charming. Is Dilly Princess Charming?
I can
Princess
work it, but
Fiona.
I'm not really looking at the sort of whole
Yeah.
Varys' curse now. I think Varys is Varys. Varys is now Varys. Varys hasn't got some background curse.
I mean, I know she's orc, not ogre, but
Close enough.
it's
Begins
nearly
with an O.
Princess Fiona.
They're both green.
They both have an O and an R in their name. It's fine. It'll do.
I mean, Orc,
OR.
Orc and Furbolg, they're not too different. They're similar looking.
I keep wanting you to try something with Dilly, but something that's just like a little poor taste, so that she can just absolutely punch you.
Sure, we've done that once. I'm not gonna do it again. Varys is a clever Furbolg. Varys is a clever Furbolg.
I actually think, despite the fact that Mr. Scales is the seasoned, I do think Dilly is like the
physical,
the unsung hero.
Yeah. She would just destroy whatever pissed her off, I think.
Yeah, Varys learned that the hard way by being a bit silly, and now it's like, no,
Yeah,
he'll be
she
respectful
just
now.
with a tray, I believe.
Yep.
And that was just a tap.
A love tap.
You never know. But I'm curious what to do with your family and the sword.
I finally read Harry Potter. Tad unrealistic. I mean, a ginger kid with 2 friends.
Oh.
I I instantly
did you
thought.
see
I
that
instantly
thing
thought K.
recently,
Sorry.
Did you see that article that came up in my newsfeed today? Who was the kid who played Daniel Radcliffe?
Hmm.
Basically saying that playing Harry Potter made him an alcoholic.
No?
I didn't read the article, but I'm guessing due to the stresses and whatnot of.
Yeah, well, the same with every child actor ever. Like, Macaulay Culkin, that you?
So are we talking
Yeah,
like
so that was
Daniel
in my
Radcliffe when
newsfeed
he
today.
first started out wanted to become an alcoholic, or later on in the series?
I don't know. I didn't read the article. I just saw it was just in my newsfeed with that headline.
Yeah. Oh.
But it's hardly surprising.
Mm.
And he's rich enough to live the rest of his life very, very comfortably.
True that. True that. Oh, that was good, Sesh. I've made some more
Yeah.
notes.
Good giggle fest.
Notes have been made on both parts, Terry.
Ooh.
Terrible, made no notes whatsoever, but yeah.
That's all right. Well, we will continue to develop characters as we go on. We've done a lot of just little side quests where it's not been particularly character development. Apart from for Stanley, where it was nearly character development and then his wife died.
Yeah, man. It's fine.
His wife. I don't think the wife knew.
She was my wife.
My wife.
Yeah, I don't think she knew she was.
She
your
was
wife.
my wife.
And we've got a grumpy teen as well.
Oh shit! I forget that we have a
I
squatter.
like that. That's...
I was tempted to
I'm
bring
quite
her in as an
fond-
NPC for the group, but it's just like, no, we went this way now.
I'm
gonna
quite
try and-
fond of that character, so I'm curious to see what happens next. And no doubt, because I'm fond of that character, you're just gonna kill her off with fucking owlbears.
I mean, to be fair, like we have no reason to actually be pissed about her.
I mean, the fact
She
there's
hasn't
owlbears.
attacked us.
She killed Mr. Blue, which got us a free house. It's a pretty big house.
Well, we don't know it was her that killed Mr. Blue. We think it's your wife is what killed Mr. Blue.
My wife?
Your wife?
No, I'm fairly certain it wasn't my wife who killed Mr. Blue.
Well, I mean,
So there's another
as a
vampire
mo-
out there somewhere.
as a mourning husband, you would deny that it was your wife.
But I didn't recognise my wife as one of the ones that was with Mr. Blue. I recognised her as my wife.
So, Hansi, what is your issue with Discord right now?
It just keeps logging. I just can't stay in it for more than a second. I'm probably just gonna have to reinstall it and everything.
Say, have you done the whole uninstall, reinstall?
Yeah,
That
that's
sort
what
of
my
thing.
next step is. But I just couldn't be asked to do that
Fair
by
enough,
the time I got home.
seconds. Oh, everybody's Discord was doing that the other day. It was very weird.
Yeah, it's like when I completely uninstalled it and then found out the actual Discord homepage was down. So I was like, oh, I can't reinstall it now. And then an hour later, it's like, oh, it's back up line. Fine.
Oh wow, more people in my chat. Excellent.
People.
Unfortunately, D&D is over for the stream.
Oh, we got
I just don't know what we're gonna
Windstock,
play
we got
next.
Hat, we got Lurex, we got Commander Root. I mean,
I
we've got
like
the others, but
Inception
they're.
in the video though.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
If you could zoom in and it would just keep going.
Keeps going and going and going and going, and still no people chatting in chat, but hey, going and going.
I need to go eat something. now, I think.
I think for this time of night, some Battlefield.
I need to eat, and
Just,
I've got to make a call. I've
that
got
means
to
I'm
make
plugging stuff.
I've got to make a work call as well.
A work call this time of night.
Yeah, one of the managers needed to speak
What
to me
the-
about something, but I said that I was recording until about 10:30, 11. So he said, no, that's cool, as long as it's before midnight. I was like, fine.
So it turns out that Madeline McCann was insurance fraud.
Was she?
Yeah, Madeline McCann was never born. The McCanns just raised a doll for 6 years. Went to Portugal with it and
That's-
dismantled it.
Surely
Which is
that's
why they never
highly
found the
unlikely.
body. Because the body never existed. This is the new conspiracy theory brought to you by me.
Oh, conspiracy theory. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I
For a
mean-
second there, I was like, "Where's your proof?"
I went to get a fucking glass and completely forgot to get a glass.
I mean,
Because you were coming up with your conspiracy
you-
theory.
I was too
Jesus
busy
Christ.
conspiring about Madeline McCann, apparently.
I mean, you should get the McCann's involved, you know.
What games are we playing?
Yeah.
Here said Battlefield, but I don't know if I can be asked to try and figure out making it work.
I'm gonna go eat and make a phone call. If you guys are still on when I get back, then I will come and say hello. But you guys are probably gonna switch
Okay.
back. You guys are probably gonna switch back to Discord now, aren't you?
Stay here. Doesn't matter. Don't
Yeah,
have to.
well,
Well,
I can stay.
yeah, as well as no reason to swap. Skid
Okay.
knows where we are.
I mean, if Squid wants to join, he can join back in.
Squid.
Squid, yes, I said Squid.
Squid. Squiddy.
Cute.
Doesn't the EA remember passwords now? Stupid. Because
It
EA
is highly
Sports challenge
frustrating.
everything.
I will then, if I'm not too long, I will catch you guys in a bit.
Okay, see you next year.
Sure, Nick? Yeah, nah. I had to think about that for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
Tune in next time to watch us bully Hansi more. Yeah.
I don't bully Hansi. I just
You're
make old
bully
jokes.
Hansi.
You bully Hansi.
Yeah.
Right, I cleared my web cache earlier to do a work job.